You should get this game if it's $3, but if it's 60, you should probably save your money for Night Rain or something. I recommend this game on the premise of gameplay, and not only gameplay, quality and replayability. People will argue otherwise. This is obviously an opinion, but the gameplay is really nice in my opinion, especially if you're a fan of shooters, tactical shooters. If you're comparing it to a game like Warframe or Destiny, it's a little unfair because those games are sci-fi, therefore the dimensions of creativity are much higher as opposed to something more grounded in reality and based around guns. I like tactical stuff, I love shooting. The gameplay reminds me of Metal Gear, if you've played Metal Gear 5. In the sense that you're taking cover, you're shooting, you're rolling. These are all things Metal Gear has. And not only that, you can expand upon vaulting as well, but not only that, you can expand upon the basic gameplay by utilizing the skills that they provide you. For instance, I have equipped the Riot Shield and Drone. The Riot Shield will basically let me be more forward with my approach in fighting, as opposed to taking cover and slowly approaching the enemy more methodically. And so that's already pretty cool, because beforehand I was using the Sentry, and the Sentry basically, it helped me in combat, but it didn't really change my gameplay at all. I understand Ubisoft is not in the best position to be, I guess, fanboying over right now. I guess the Defiance is kind of an exception in my opinion, because the game is somewhat deserted. I know it isn't really deserted right now because the entire reason why it's decently popular currently is because the DLC Battle for Brooklyn, I believe it's called, it just dropped, and that is why this huge sale is going on right now. But at the same time, the reason why I said it was kind of deserted right now is because it doesn't have a lot of things that the other Ubisoft games have. For instance, it doesn't have like weird messages that they're trying to push onto players, like political wise, or they're not throwing a lot of announcements and bundles at your face. They do exist, but you can get rid of them with a single button, namely the spacebar, if you're playing on mouse and keyboard. But it's pretty clean overall. Look at the UI, just look at this gameplay. It's as minimal as possible, which is what I like to see, as opposed to other games that Ubisoft has made in the past. I'm pretty sure you guys could source or remember them. I only played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. The story is nothing to gawk over. It's nothing interesting, in fact. It's just your basic American action slop. If it's something you can just turn your brain off and just enjoy while you play. It's kind of comparable to Warframe and Destiny, but I'd say the mechanics of the game are more in line with Destiny, because in Warframe you can actually use your old guns all the way till endgame. Well, some of them at least, not all of them, but most of the weapons in Warframe are reusable or usable towards endgame or into endgame. You can make them work using mods. This game doesn't have any modifiers to your guns besides your attachments that kind of affect your gameplay. I wouldn't say they're major modifiers. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm too short-sighted or too new. I am only level 19 or 20 after all. The missions themselves are not as repetitive as Warframes or Destinies. They feel kind of unique. They all have their own... They don't feel as grindy, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that's it. I ran out of things to say, and thanks for watching if you made it this far.